Welcome back to another video, and today we turn our focus to NHT and the upcoming schemes and service lots, after which we will discuss something that either we don't know or we tend to forget, that the NHT isn't just about buying houses or land. We will look at how to get the best out of your NHT benefits, whether or not you qualify for a new house or service lot. So right now we're on an all too familiar page, the website of the National Housing Trust, which is www.nht.gov.jm. Once you go, it will show you the scheme now selling, and when you scroll down, you'll get to upcoming schemes. Now here are the 3 schemes which you would have seen at the intro. And I'll start with the Villages of Colbeck Castle Phase 1 and 2 because I actually posted that video. You can go back and watch it if you haven't to get further details, and the link will be in my description. Next is the Windsor Housing Development 1 and 2, which is in Trelawny, and it will have 116 service lots. We'll look at the expected completion when we go into each development. Next is the Maxfield Park Housing Development, which will consist of studio units, 1 bedroom and 2 bedrooms, and the total overall will be 210 units. Let's scroll a bit. Now, everyone will not necessarily own land, but if you have family members, friends, or just a good Samaritan who would like to endorse your dream of building a home, then here's how you can get a loan from NHT to build. So we would have scrolled down from upcoming schemes to that section where it said build, buy, or improve. But we look more at building, and that this is building on a land that is not yours. To apply for a home builder loan, you must be between the ages of 18 to 70 years old, have never gotten a previous loan, and you must be a non-home owner. So let's view the complete checklist of how to get this done and who can apply. So don't worry, I won't bore you with reading all of this, but let's look at the important information. The first of which were the requirement for the loan applicant. You must be between 18 to 65. You must be currently employed, or if you're self-employed, you must be a voluntary contributor. You must make payment to the trust at the required rate. You must have made at least 52 weekly contributions, and you must earn no less than the minimum wage. Alright, so if someone allow you to build on their land, when you're doing the NHT interview, all persons whose name appear or will appear on the registered title must attend the interview. Persons whose name are on the title are not applying for the loan from NHT, but they must present their TRN and 2 forms of valid identification. But please note, for persons over 70 years old, the new birth certificate is required, and if the applicant is outside of the country, then a record of power attorney must be presented. Lastly, let's look at some documents that you need if you're applying. Listed below are the documents required for all loan interviews. Original document must be submitted. The NIS card, the TRN card, if employed to a company, the verification of the gross income and contribution letters from past and present employers, your last 2 pay slips. If you're self-employed, a voluntary contributor, then you must visit or contact the compliance department to ensure contributions are current. You must have your proof of age. You must have 2 acceptable means of identification. You must have 1 current passport size photograph. You must have a certified marriage certificate, of course, only for those who are married. You must have the registered title. Remember, if someone is allowing you to use their land, they must have the registered title. You must have certificate of payment of taxes, a water bill for the address, and certificate of payment of peril insurance from Strata Housing Corporation where applicable. Of course, it's a long list of things. You can go on the site to view it. So again, persons who can get a piece of land to build, I encourage you to go and try and get the loan, and you can build your house, of course, with permission from the landowner. So let's look at improving your home. So these are for homeowners who want to upgrade. You can get a loan as well, but let's look at the conditions. To apply for a home improver loan, you must have purchased a home at least 7 years ago through the open market or through N.H.T, must be a homeowner but have never received a mortgage benefit from the N.H.T, must be between 18 to 70 years old, and must have made at least 52 weekly contributions with 13 current within the last 26 weeks. Again, we get a long list of checklists. All applicants whose name appear or will appear on the registered title must attend the interview. Persons whose name are on the title and are not applying for an N.H.T loan must present their TRN card and 2 forms of valid identification. Required forms are a loan application form, a statutory declaration of property form, declaration form or consent of guarantor form, electronic banking data application form. The requirement of the loan applicant is they must be between the ages of 18 to 65, be currently employed, or if they're self-employed, they must be a voluntary contributor, they must make payment for a certain percentage, the same requirements like we saw on the builder section. All right, and of course, buy, we already know what that is, what is available for sale. But if we scroll down, we see that we can apply for an eligibility letter. So if you'd like to know how much you'd qualify for from the N.H.T, it is right here at the click of a mouse, or if you're using touchscreen, the press of your finger, and it says get pre-approved today, request an eligibility letter. And so we're gonna click on it and see what happens, or how we go about getting it. Do we just put in our TRN numbers, or what must we do to get it? Requesting this letter online will lead to faster processing time for these requests. It has the convenience of not having to visit an N.H.T office, and it allows you to share the letter online with your mortgage institution, your realtor, etc. However, there are certain persons who cannot do it online. You must go in office. For persons self-employed and contributing voluntarily, you must go in office. Contributors who are co-applying for N.H.T loan, you must go in office. Persons with dual income, like you're using your current employment plus your side job and using that to try and qualify for a higher amount, you must go in office. All right, so when you click on request the eligibility letter, this comes up, sign into N.H.T online, or press register if you don't already have an account. The Maxfield Park housing development was first introduced in 2018. This picture on screen is the groundbreaking that took place, and it was expected to be completed in 2022. Now, 3 years after, the expected completion will be 2 years from now, which is October 2027. So this housing development will have 210 housing solutions made up of studio units, 1-bedroom, and 2-bedroom units. For the purpose of comparison, let's look specifically at the studio units, as Howard Avenue, which is off Waltham Park Road in Kingston, just saw their studio units sold last month by N.H.T. So you can check out that video if you've never seen it before. All right, so for these studio units, I would expect that it will be similar to the ones here in Howard Avenue. Howard Avenue, if we can recall, was priced at $9.9 million. Given that this will be ready 2 years from now, I do expect that the price will jump, maybe just a little, as these studio units were targeted towards lower income earning individuals or single applicants. Persons in the Maxfield Kingston area, please make use of the wait period to get yourself eligible for one of these houses. We already highlighted how to check your eligibility, so you can go online to N.H.T's website and check at any time. For houses not currently available for sale, you will see them on the site, but you will not see certain details, like for instance, if I click on apply, nothing will come up. However, when N.H.T announces that these units are available to the public, then they'll announce the date. If you go on the website, you'll see all that information that you're not seeing now. You'll see when to apply, and you'll see the price of the units. Okay, so next we're going to look at the Windsor Housing Development 1 and 2. While I'm not familiar with the parish of Trelawny, usually housing developments are named after its location. Case in point, Maxfield Park Housing Development, Villages of Colbeck Castle. I would deduce that these 116 service lots coming in a few months, May 2026, are located in an area called Windsor. If anyone watching knows specifically, please comment below. It is my observation that NHT is offering houses closer to the corporate area, but lands in the northern or western region of Jamaica. As just a few weeks ago, we saw same service lots selling in Malvern, St. Elizabeth. Those were priced between $3 to $5 million. And as mentioned before, with time passing, price of these new offers should be more expensive. Please share with persons in the parish of Trelawny or anyone you know that would be interested. Lastly, we're looking at the villages of Colbeck Castle phase 1 and 2. If you had watched my first video, it will have 6 phases. But this first 2 will be made up of 2-bedroom single dwelling homes as well as townhouses. It is 409 houses in total, and the completion date is expected to be November 2026. Closer to that time, N.H.T is expected to announce the price and the time period that you can go online to apply. So remember to revisit the website whenever the dates are announced, because you'll get the option to apply right here from the site. For more information on this development, please click the link in the description below to watch the video that was done where we visited the development and saw the progress of the houses, and it is looking amazing. They're coming together very nicely. So make sure you're subscribed and keep coming back, because we're gonna keep coming back with the updates. As soon as those dates drop that you can go online, it will be here. As soon as we can actually get to enter and view the model units, it will be here. And if you haven't also watched Persons in Portmore or persons interested in a house in Portmore, on the private sector, smart homes are available for sale online now. You can go and apply now. All right, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.